Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Love Throne 69 Motel. So, for those of you who do not know, I made this game for Valentine's Day. This Valentine's Day. Made it on Tuesday. Valentine's Day was on Friday. Sorry, I started it on Tuesday. Valentine's Day was on Friday. And I actually managed to make it in time. But from Valentine's Day up until now, I decided to devote some time to actually creating this game and putting it into its final build version. So, for those of you guys who have already played it, well, fear not, you guys get to see the final build version right here. And for those of you who have not seen it at all, then you guys are seeing it at its very most absolutist of version there is possible. So guys, welcome to the Love Throne 69 Motel. If any of you guys have not noticed or figured it out yet, it is a very sarcastic game, and it's a satire on horror games that revolves around mystery love murders. Although not very much of love murder, but there's a theme of love in here. Those of you who already played this or seen this knows exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is a serious game, so you have to get into the mood. Every Valentine's Day, he strikes, murdering unsuspecting couples in love motels. But I'm on to you, V-Day Killer. The only question is where? Each of the female victims were blonde. The male, on the other hand, does not seem to matter. What makes them special? No, what matters is finding you first. Time is limited. Where will you be? Select a city where you believe the Valentine's Day Killer will strike next. Dun, 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 dun. So one of the things you probably already noticed already was the shading, the shadows, the lights, the lighting. Yes, Tarek's lighting, of course. I absolutely love it. Also, I went ahead and changed this up. I forgot to change up this like icon thing, but it's cool. Whatever, I'll do that in a little bit. But yeah, I removed out all the weird, redonkulous stuff like skills, items, etc., formation, and now we're limited to save and game end, which I think is all we really, truly need. Now, I do want to save, and I'll save over file 1, just so that I can show you what it's like to have the wrong ending, or choose the wrong option. And guys, before I do, have you figured it out? Have you guessed where you will strike next? Oh my gosh, did you guys guess here? Okay, well, we're gonna have to check it out. Select the city as the location for the murderer's next target. It is time, V-Day Killer! There's no time to spare. He just runs right into a wall. Time passes. Seconds turn to minutes. Minutes turn to hours. Hours turn to the next day. Not much longer, you hear of a couple killed at the Love Throne 69 Motel. I failed. After 6 previously failed years, these 2 couples tallied to 9 victims by the V-Day Killer. I will detect no more. That ends 6 years of murder, 9 victims total. Not even close. Oh my gosh, how did I fail? I wonder. But do not fear, do not worry, we still have more options to choose from. And yes, you can actually choose from one of these locations as well. And I'll choose it just for the sake of allowing you guys to see what it's like. It will not happen again. So yes, different dialogue for each option you choose. There's little fun in all this. Of course, why wouldn't there be? But then this section is all the same. So we can actually skip that. Okay, so I'll save you the time from having to see all of these. Of course, if you guys are interested, then you can feel free to download it yourself. But yes, believe it or not, I know, bonkers. How else did you guys guess? But this is the place where he will strike next. Oh my god, what? why, TheOdie, you may wonder? Well, don't worry, it is explained here. Aha! By connecting a line across all the past locations, this town forms the shape of a heart on the map. How obvious! There's no time to spare. Lutheran 69 Motel. Hello. Will you be checking in? I'm a detective, and we don't have much time. Tonight, someone's about to be murdered by the Valentine's Day killer. Gasp! In my Love Throne 69 Motel? You must tell me everything you know. But of course. Good thing I have this journal with me. I can refer to it when I'm done speaking with the motel owner. Yes, I added that in. I also added the new shading or lighting, however you want to call it. Now, bonus time. So I did want to do a time attack sort of thing. Originally, my plan was to have the player have only 6 minutes and 9 seconds to figure this out, but as I was making more and more of the dialogue, I found that the dialogue was fun, and I actually wanted the player to explore the dialogue a little bit more. So I took out the timer and I went ahead with this. So yeah, it does eliminate my original plans, but hey, that's just game development. Sometimes you just see something better and you go with that instead. Now there's gonna be something else, but I'll get to it when we get to it. Ask about the guest hair color of which room. Guess in room 169 through 669. All the numbers as in 69. Yes, the siblings. What? Ha, I only kid. Both blonde, but would easily mistake them for twins. Gross. Oh yeah, you like that effect? I graded out. Heck yeah. I mean, there's 6 options in each of the 3 previous options that you see here, so of course I gotta grade it out. Now, some of you guys are actually developers and you're probably wondering, TheOdie, what kind of plugin are you using for this? Do not worry, you don't need a plugin at all. I know, isn't that nuts? In the developer, if you do show text, if you use your mouse to hover over the show text, you'll see all these bunch of little codes and commands. One of them is changing the color of the text, which I believe is backslash capital C, and then in brackets the number where the number corresponds to the color. Well, guess what? You could also call a variable. So you got calling a color, you got calling a variable, which stores a number. Oh my god, isn't that just bonkers? Anyways, we will continue. An interesting set. The boy was plain and boring with black hair, but the timid girl had an interesting shade of blue that would say otherwise. I say innocent on the outside, but a different nature when it comes to making out. Oh, yes, I most certainly understand. Now, here's another thing I want to show you, and then after I show you that, we will actually stick straight to the story so we can stay as immersed as possible. So now we're going to ask about the age of the guests. Guests in 169. They were about in their 30s, just like me. Hopefully, early 30s, should I intervene? What could you possibly mean by that, Detective Hearts? And there's one more I want to show you. Ask about the guest attendants currently in which room? Guess in room 169, of course. The two were preaching about how they just got married and saved themselves for each other. Though, I'm no fool. That boy certainly has been around. One other time, 4 years ago to be exact. Sounds like a case I might find myself working in the near future. That's about which guest room. But check it out. Oh my god, press J to open journal? Nani? And look, this one's highlighted in green. That's because we already asked about all of the things we can ask about these guests. Well, we still gotta investigate for the rest. So you remember that we already investigated with room 269. So I have a little bit of notes here. Hair color, boy has dark black hair, girl has blue hair, likely dyed. And then, but if we look at room 169, we have all of the notes. Hair color, both blonde. Age, both in their 30s. Frequency, man has supposedly came once before when this motel first opened. Lady's first time here. Alright, so that's pretty much the highlight and everything. And there, I also did some colored text with thinking about the cases for the hint. Think about the case for hints. But I won't intrude any longer. I'll just allow us to all to enjoy the game that I made for Valentine's Day and for all of you guys. Oh man, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Hair color of 369. A romance between ladies. One was a ginger wearing glasses and the other with purple hair. They had very contrasting apparel, which makes me wonder what their love is like. Oh, I most certainly wouldn't mind detecting those two. What was that? Huh? Oh, just detective. Thoughts? Detective artsy, perfect. Red-headed goatee, boy who's way out of his league on the blonde. She wears her hair over her left shoulder with experience. Certainly knows how to catch the young makeout virgins out there. Also, wears glasses. Sounds like she wouldn't mind me asking her a couple of questions. Certainly more than just a couple. A rather bulky and tough fellow with a teal mohawk. The blonde girl also seems to be no stranger to the wild side of making out. The aura she lets out is just downright intimidating. Not really my go-to type, but it sounds fitting for a colorless solitary job like my own. An older mustached gentleman who's gone gray. Not everyone takes our complimentary makeout mags, but... No, I've heard enough. As you can tell, this detective is quite the imaginative sort of fella. As about to guess of which room for our age, 269. Oh, young love, they only recently turned 18 and already experimenting in a love motel. I'd say that they're either brave or living a secret love. Secret love, huh? Those were the times. And then he has a little music symbol. A couple of college girls, probably no older than 25. Oh, 25? Talk about prime age for detecting. In relation to other murder cases, but of course. Yes. The girl's a graduate student and the boy's about 20. There's no doubt in my mind that he was swooped up at a party. Sounds like a rookie up against an experienced kisser. Middle-aged couples looking to experience something different, no doubt. Different how? Different ways to kiss. What else? Detective Harsh was like, no comments. A man in his 50s holding on his young dreams. I may judge, but I won't deny. All is welcome to the Love Throne 69 Motel. Even you, detective. Oh, could that possibly be foreshadowing? I appreciate the warm invitation, but I don't think it really fits my style. If you change your mind, there will be a special discount just for you. Now on to the age. Oh, I just did the age. Alright, how often do the guests visit? That's about the guess for which of the rooms. Why, the young lady just turned 18 last month. They were awfully nervous, though. Who wouldn't be at their age? First time nervous, second time confident. Something along those lines, right? Love is beautiful, is it not? I have no idea what he means by that, but okay. Both first time here. Though, the way they looked and were physical with each other would suggest something different about making out. Getting pleasureful images? Yeah, for detective purposes, of course. Have to imagine if the killer is interested in these sorts. I have to sit on the idea for longer later on. He certainly has a dream in mind. First time for the poor boy, but a frequent comer, as one could say about the lady. Let me guess. Ah, jeez. The poor boy's paying for all this. Young boy eager to make out with an older lady? Or to make out for their first time? Is it even a question? Though, there's much I can say. She certainly gives this place good weekly business. Ah, disgusting. First time seeing the two of them here. I'm sure the two wild couples will be back again. Wild is not my style. And then our last guest. Oh, Larry. Old Larry has visited here since I first opened 5 years ago. I cut the price on his stay by half since he was always here looking for some alone time. I better find someone to forever lock slip with, and fast. He's like, nope, that's not me for the future. As to evacuate everyone? We most certainly can, but do understand that these couples could be making out. It's like priorities. God damn it. You're alright. I don't want to ruin any of these pure, virtuous, and guileless human beings of their burning, passionate, and raging lips. You disgust me. You disgust me. Alright, so, if I choose to think about the case for hints, yes, we can use this to gain hints on which of the attendants is the killer. But you don't have to do this. You most certainly do not have to do this. You could just figure it out yourself, because the moment we enter, yes, there is a quick save station. If you interact here, I also added, is a quick save station, because you most certainly do need that. And this is not interactable. If you interact here, it'll tell you the rooms. It'll tell you the rooms. Excellent. Good. I didn't mean to do that! No! No! I'm closing this. Okay, I got way ahead of myself. What I wanted to do was to go into our journal to showcase the new features of the journal. Hair color, both blonde is room 169, attendants there. Both in their 30s. Man has supposedly came once before when this motel first opened. Ladies, first time here. Alright, so what we already know from the premise is that the killer will target where the female is blonde. But what about the men? Does that matter? Also, does the age matter? Does I don't know why, but does the frequency of their motel, the attendance to the motel, matter at all? I don't know, and if you guys can't figure that out, then that's perfectly fine. Yeah, you can ask for these hints, gather hints from hair color. From past cases, the killer has always gone after blonde females. The males never had any specific feature, though. However, what about females with dyed hair colors? Can I rule them out? Oh, suspicious. All but one victim were in their 20s. The only other was in her 30s while dating a younger man. Does age really play a role? Now, he is, of course, talking about past victims, and this is something I should have clarified, so I will clarify this once I end this video. So, based on that, it doesn't seem like age matters, right? Where the female is in her 20s, the male is 30. The age of the male doesn't seem to matter. Hair color of the male doesn't seem to matter, but the age doesn't seem to matter for the females, which I was hoping would for this case, but it doesn't. Hair color does. How about the attendance rate at love motels? I was hoping to hear about a suspicious visitor, or maybe someone who came earlier that haven't left. Aside the man coming alone, he seems to be a frequent visitor. Does a person's attendance contribute to this case? How about those who are more experienced when making out than others? Oh. And look, we can solve the case. Yes, you can solve it without me. You guys now have the hints. Does their experience with making out matter? Female must be blonde. Does not matter about the males whatsoever, but their attendance. But he also did not specify on the whether or not the males made out for the first time. Solve the case. You can solve this without me. Most killers are born from some sort of self-loathing, especially those with a pattern with their targets. So this doesn't give any hints to the victim, but it does give the hint as to the murderer's MO. Typically, it's through a tragic event, or the way they were brought up in life. I have to think. Blondes. Why only blondes? Victims are typically young, though some broke this pattern. How about length of relationship? Wait, that's it! Yes, I can solve this by myself. Show me the solution. Yes, I cannot solve this by myself. Show me the solution. Okay, so this is absolutely if you as a player do not want to solve this for yourself, do not want to give it any more thought, or just can't figure it out by yourself. So, or you can choose to try and figure it out for yourself. But for the sake of this game, go ahead. I'll give you a moment to try and figure it out for yourself, and then I will show it in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. They're all making out for the first time. I must act. Which of these couples are making out for the first time and is blonde? I know, super cliche. Such a dumb game, oh my god. But it's hilarious, I love it. Alright, so we got all the hints, we already went through everything. Yes, we can barge on each and every single one of those rooms and figure it out that way. But if you do want to feel more immersed and give it some thought, then you have all your notes here. So, both blonde, both in their 30s. Man has supposedly came once before with this when this motel first opened. Actually 4 years ago, not when it first opened, so I also gotta change that. Ladies first time here. Alright, so we also know that they've been saving from themselves for each other, supposedly. So we at least know that the lady is making out for the first time. The man, however, has not, so we can rule this guy out. Boy has dark black hair, girl has blue hair, likely dyed. But as I mentioned in the hint, does dyed hair makes them safe? Possibly, but still we do not know. So this person is still on our possible list. Both are young 18-year-olds. First time for the two of them. Okay, making out for the first time for the two of them, or this is just their first time coming over. But what we know from the motel owner is that they are also been living a secret love, most likely. So the chances that they made out before is very, very slim, because they haven't been to each other's homes. Unless they made out on the streets, but they were very nervous, which tells you that this is their first time going to a love motel or whatever. So, their possibility. One girl is a ginger, the other is purple, likely dyed. So, maybe she's secretly a blonde as well, we don't know, maybe she has black hair. Prime age college girls. First time here, but supposedly not first timers. Because that's the level. I saw the little text. That does not bother me at all. I forgot I put that in there. Anyways, so we know that from the motel owner, it says differently because they were a little bit physical, which means they're no stranger to love. So we could possibly rule these guys out as well. Red goatee boy, blonde college girl. Boy in his early 20s, girl roughly 25. Boy's first time here and possibly first time making out. Girl's no stranger to the place nor the arts. Clearly, the lady has experience. We could most definitely rule that chick out. Alright, moving on. Man with a teal mohawk, lady with blonde messy hair. So also another blonde. Both roughly the same age and in their 30s. First time here for new experiences. I'm sure that means they made out before. Okay, so likely we could rule 569 out as well. And 669. There's not even a blonde female. Why am I even considering this man with gray hair? What I should have said is there's not even a female there. The man's probably like 69 or something years old. Apparently he loves the mags. Yuck. I just love how this dude just judges the old fella so hard. Hey, if any of you guys are 69-year-old and you're going to love motels, I won't judge you. Enjoy yourselves. Okay, so far it seems like everything is pointing to room 269, which means they're likely the case to be the murder victims. So, with that said, we shall do it. Room 269, here we go. I didn't ask for this, I swear. He didn't, and neither did she. I am Detective Hearts. Sorry to interfere in you two first time making out, but the Valentine's Day killer is here, targeting you two as his next victim. I only thought he goes after blondes. Natural blondes. Wigs and hair dye won't stop him. Why us? We're just kids from the high school. Most killers are inspired from bad treatment in the past. Though better yet, why don't we just ask him ourselves? I know you're here, and I'm going to find you. I forgot to save before this, so I'll save real quickly. I'll put it in here, just in case. Alright. Judging by this room, he could be hiding under the bed, in a closet, or bathroom. I better choose wisely. If I pick the wrong one, he might take it as a chance to escape. I can't ask if these two heard or noticed anything suspicious. Alright, so we got a choice of 3. He could be in either one of these 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, well, let's talk to him. Have you noticed anything at all? Sound? Sight? I suppose smell could be a possible thing too. God damn it, Detective Hearts. How can smell be a possible thing? All I can smell are the candles, but I did hear a noise that sounded like it came from out here while I was in the bathroom. Maybe Aaron noticed more. Alright, so clearly that means he cannot be in the bathroom. We can roll that out. Where were you while your girlfriend was in the bathroom? Sorry, that was when I went out to get the wine. I see. Is this really all I can gather? These two are my biggest clues. Alright, so we got those 2 hints. But guess what? That's not all! Oh my god, there's a 3rd hint! Wait, I know a trick. Knock on the closet door. So, yes, the secret ending does lie with this closet, but before we do that, of course, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna show you guys the good ending. He just sprints right out. It's hilarious. What? Oh, so sure. Impossible. And just like that, a Valentine's Day killer escaped. I managed to save lives this year, but I've also never came this close to catching him before. Will he surface again next year? Will I be able to catch him? There is nothing left but for me to be haunted by these thoughts. If anything, these two will continue to live and make out many times again. Good end. To make out another day again. Oh jeez, so cheesy. Alright, time for the secret end. Let's do this up. So we can open it right away, knowing that they're in there. But if you did talk to the girl, then the guy, then the girl again, then there is just a small snippet that gets included. It was there in the previous build. I did not just add this. The only things I added were the journal, the lighting, and the color text. Everything else is the same from the previous build. Aaron has slept in my closet many times for me to know what it sounds like when a person is inside. Okay, so I guess he has slept over in her place before, but he never made out. That's the canon. He was just sneaking around, okay? In other words, he's in there. On your knees, murderer. You may have a knife, but I have a gun. Oh my gosh, are you guys ready for the face reveal of the killer? The suspense, he has been built up for so long. What does he possibly look like? Wow, good job, Aggie. Aggie, short for Agatha. Valentine's Day killer, it is over. Tell me, why did you do it? Why are you murdering people? Here it goes. Here it goes, the true secret. I want a lawyer. It's so lame. Like, a lot of you guys are just sitting there going like this. Oh my god. I just thought it was hilarious. I stumbled upon that mouth and I was like, oh my gosh, what if I made the killer look like this and had this ugly mouth? Grrr. And I haven't realized it yet either. This is one of those... No, I'll wait till the very end. God damn it! On the transit to the police station, the killer suicided in the police vehicle. Flexible bastard. He wore a fake skin with a knife hidden on his belly. Used it to kill himself. So if you haven't realized just yet, yes, this is a joke on horror games where it's an open-ended ending. This is so dumb. I'm surprised you're back here, detective. You played a key role in my detecting. I had to come back to thank you properly. And you did my motel justice. You are welcome here anytime at half the cost. I appreciate the gesture, but this place just isn't my style. Oh my gosh, it's the ladies. Oh my god, I can't believe there was a murderer here the other day. That was so hot, wasn't it? Oh my god, I can't believe I went with this for the final end. I was like, I have to do something dumb, and I can't believe I went with this. That was the first thing that went to mind. I ran out of time, and I was like, okay, you know what? Screw it. Putting it in here. It could not have gotten any hotter. Oh, I bet I can think of a way. What if we experiment with a man? Ooh, yeah, can he be a bit tough looking? And with a bit of a nerdy side? AKA they're tasting each other. Like the detective who found the murderer here. If he's no older than 35, then I think he could work out. 32! Yes! I had to give the guy a happy ending, you know? I suddenly have a case. We'll possibly meet again. Ladies, did I hear you were looking for the detective? I should have you know, I am also investigating a case of making out. This is such a dumb game I made. Great end, detecting the Love Throne 69 Motel. And then now I've also added the credits because I added all these plugins and I did want to do the credits for the music, which I actually forgot to include in here. But guys, thank you the viewers, thank you the players, and thank you the supporters of the channel. Also, anyone who ever decides to support the game on both Game Jolt or Itch.io. Murder of the Love Throne 69 Motel. Hey, for those of you guys, check me out on YouTube. Those are for the people who's just downloading the games and just thought that this was a real game. Well, pranks on yo, it's not. But if you did download the game or check the game page, you'll notice that with a donation, you have the option of donating 69 cents on Game Jolt or $1.69 on Itch.io. I know, ain't I just hysterical? Unfortunately, Itch.io wouldn't let you donate less than $1, which is why it was $1.69. I was gonna say $69, but then I thought, nah, that's a bit too much. So, by all means, do not have to donate anything, but if you do want to support, then I'll greatly appreciate it. And it will most definitely inspire me to make more content like this, or at least more serious content. But again, you guys liking the video is all I really need, and especially those commenting down below and sticking to as far as this part in the video. Now I will show you the little other bonuses in this game. I just have to finish the dialogue for one of them. Did I get them all? Okay, excellent. Excellent. Okay, I did get them all. The reason I had to is because the room, I think it's 559. Let me check my journal. Wow, I'm so glad I added this journal. Yeah, so if you go to room 569, there's a little added sequence if you talk to the motel owner first, where he now knows what those couple is like. Alright, I'll do that one first, just so you guys can see it. Detective Arts, can I turn around? Can I turn around? Just recall that these are the couples that like the wild side and are experimenting things when making out. Yo, what the hell, man? Maddie, this is not what I had in mind. Yo, me neither. What are you doing here? We were just about to start making out. Oh, thank God I wasn't too late. No, it can't be. I was so sure I detected this right. I am a failure. February 15th. Next day. Last night, added another 2 victims to the Valentine's Day killer. 6 years. 9 dead. I'm a failed detective. And I will detect never again. That into that detection. I meant to say 6 years, 9 murdered. But yeah, there's a little small jokes between each of these couples. And it does revolve around what you learn after talking to the motel owner. So if you guys want to stick with it, yeah, I will go through all the rooms, but if not, then thank you guys so much for watching and making it this far. I feel super cringy, and maybe you guys are cringing with me too, but that's kind of what I was going for when I made this. Both in their 30s, man has supposedly came once before when this motel first opened, lady's first time here. Alright, so these guys are pretty standard, nothing too big. Whoa, are you two? Oh yeah, the siblings. Are you two siblings? What? Ew, no. Jesus, the features are uncanny. What are you doing in here? Right, I'm No, and then it's the same dialogue for the ending. Fun fact, if you hold space, it will just go through all of it. To the next room, 369, because 269 was the true ending. Who are these guys? The 2 ladies! Oh my gosh, what he's been waiting for! 369. Ah! Why, hello! I mean, Detective Arts! I'm here on an important case. You 2 are in danger. There's a killer under the loose, but I have everything under control. You 2 have to continue your business on making out. I will hide in this closet here in the moment the killer sets foot. What a pervert. This dude certainly has a dream in mind. Funny thing is that the killer also hid in a closet, so I don't know if that makes anything funny or erotic or anyway, but I just think that somehow it is. Who is this couple, by the way? This couple is red goatee boy, blonde college girl. Oh yeah, the female with experience, and a boy who's here because, well, he's kind of desperate. What the? I didn't think we'd have an extra guest, though I wouldn't mind. You wouldn't mind either, right? Otherwise it might get awkward and we have to stop making out. Which would be a real bummer after you paid so much for our room tonight. I don't care who you are. Come over here right now. Detective Hart is like, I don't know if I like this, or should I just run? Alright, we already saw 569, that was the wild couple, and then 669, which some of you guys are probably super dead curious on, is the old gentleman by himself with The makeout mix. Oh gosh. Originally, it was supposed to be some dude who's doing like online dating and is webcamming a person, but because there were no tile sets for computers and I didn't want to go look and download for one, I decided to make this super last minute and change it into the old geezer. Which is so gross. Detective Hearts! Oh god! What are you doing in my room? Trust me, I didn't want to. Are you seriously here by yourself? Are those magazines? Aren't you like 60? 50, 59. But what I do is my own damn business. Whether I'm 59 or 69, this should not matter. Well, it really should. He was gonna say it really should. God damn it, Detective Hearts. Stop judging people. Alright you guys, and that is this game in pretty much its entirety. I'm not gonna add any more things than the things I said in this video. Feel free to download it yourself, collect it, enjoy it. Who knows how long you'll stay there up there on the game page. But for the most part, I am done with this. Originally, it was a joke game, and the stuff I added already took a goddamn long time. It was more than necessary in my opinion, but me being me, when I make a game, I do want to make it as perfect as possible for the enjoyment and ease of the experience of the players. So, some of you guys who might actually be curious as to know what the murderer's MO is, well, you got the hint of the motel owner, or from the Detective Hearts, as he spoke to the motel owner, as he referred to his journal, as he looked through his hints while talking to the couples in room 269, aka the true ending route. So you guys got your hints there. If you guys want to take a guess as to what this murderer's MO is, then by all means, take a guess in the comments down below. Whoever gets it right, or whoever gets it close to being right, well, you'll get a shout out in the next video. Or who knows, if I do get enough comments down below, then I'll make a video on it, and I'll dissect whether or not you guys are right, or whether you guys are wrong. But for the most part, this game is open-ended. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for making all of you guys cringe. I also cringed deep down inside. And if you did cringe, then hit that like button. If you didn't cringe, also hit that like button. And hit the like button for all the things I said in the past too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, later!